Yeah.
But hard to play hard with another pair on the board.
Yeah. I'm curious what do we call him? A mustache? I'm curious what he
Big
has.
mustache.
Big
Everybody's big.
mustache.
3D
Yeah.
Elvis.
He called
What
a
are you
flop
curious?
and turn with who knows what he had.
Yeah. Big mustache is a mystery. What's he keeping in that mustache? We don't know. Look big enough for a couple of aces, that's for sure. All right,
Yep.
B3. Are you all in? I think you need to be, sir.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he
Jack
calls.
2 on Jack 2. Oh, man.
He's a favorite.
And I used that. Yeah.
If he takes
Survives.
it, yeah, survives.
Only someone else
Potentially
had
not
called.
routing. Yeah.
3D Elvis starts it off. B1's all in. B2 can afford it, but is it a smart call? Nope. Fold, fold. B3. Oh, on ace queen.
Oh.
That's not a bad call. Ace, yep. And it was a great call. Look, he's back in this. He's at
Wow.
almost at 20K.
Yeah, I think what he had like 7,000 before that hand.
He got down
Yeah.
to, I think, under 4,000. He was just barely above a big blind. It was like about 3,000 something.
Yeah, we might see B3 make it to the final table.
That would be amazing. We're rooting for you, B3.
Yeah. The comeback.
Everybody likes an underdog. He's on the button now, but folds. All
Oh, but
right.
B2 calls the all in with 10-8, but he's dominating him. Oh, but
Wow.
but
Nope, he
B1 sucks
paired the
out.
seven. Yep.
Yeah, paired the 7.
Good job, B1. B3. He's got to be thinking about adding to that stack. Raises. Wow. Gutsy.
Surprised he didn't go all in.
Yeah. Not
That's
desperate
small.
anymore. Mary
Yeah.
Jane thinking about it. She can afford it, but now
Yeah.
they're kind of evenly
Minimum
matched.
bet. Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Now the actions to Mary Jane. Ace King 4. That is a dangerous flop. 2 spades. I'm betting B3 bets here. Yep. It's got to show
Very
that
small.
strength.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's still, with that flop. Yep. There you go.
I like that
Mary
bet
Jane
though.
Pro. Yeah.
He doesn't commit, but he still shows the aggression.
Yeah, he
And it
might
worked.
not have hit anything, but he didn't want to. He wanted her to pay for it
Right.
to
Yeah.
see anything. Yeah,
And now he's up to 26,000.
he's doing great. He's beating Mary Jane now.
Yeah.
Right behind Big Fish, who has the action. 1 second left for extra time. 90 seconds. You can ask for 90 seconds? My goodness. What's Big Fish? Big Fish had to take a break. He had to swim.
Seemingly, or he's thinking about it. But my mind, it's either all in or fold.
Oh, fold. Yeah. One of the smaller stacks. All right. B3 in for the minimum bet, which is now 2,400 chips. Big mustache. Hanging out. Calls. Everyone's limping in. What do you say, Elvis? We're going to make it interesting? Well, everyone's just
Oh,
wants to see some cards. Everyone just wants to play. Going to screw it up. Okay, wow. Checked around. Jack 10, 7 rainbow. B1 checks it to B3. The underdog bets are showing that strength again. Big mustache. What are you going to do? Interesting flop. Calls. All these minimum bets. Everyone else folds. So we got 2
oh,
players. 3 comes up on the turn. That couldn't help anybody. B3, another minimum bet. I think we're going to see a call. Yep. And another
oh,
3. Okay. Interesting. Pair on
there's the
4.
board. Yeah.
Oh, cautious bet. And mucks the cards. Ace Jack. Nice.
Top
B3
pair,
is getting
top kicker.
cards.
Yeah. Up to
Not
25
bad.
or 45,000.
He's in 3rd place. No, 2nd place. Excuse me. What happened to B2?
I think they moved him.
Promoted, I guess. Promoted right away. Okay.
He must have had some eliminations on the other table. I'm guessing.
Right. Winner. So Matt, early on, I thought Mary Jane there was kind of a maniac, but I think she's proven me wrong. She just kind of was a little all-in trigger happy. How would you characterize? You think anyone here is characterized by their play yet? Or are they all just kind of being fairly cautious poker players?
B3 has been pretty active lately. I would say he's been in probably most of the hands since we sat down.
B3 does seem the most experienced, and it's not a it's where we have a sample size of the few minutes we've been playing. But I must say I'm really impressed by the comeback and the disciplined betting since he did come back. Sorry, he or she came back since they came back, and that he kind of stopped going all in right when he should have. And he's reaping the rewards. Sorry, I keep calling him a him. I don't know if he's in. I don't know if any of these people are hims or hers or something else.
I just don't know. Looks like he got caught that time with nothing.
Yeah, a little bit. Getting a little cocky.
Elvis called him with, I think, a small pair. Only.
Mary Jane in last place went all in. Maybe she is a maniac after all, but again, she is in a tough spot. And she gets it. Everyone folds to her. So we got 4 players with roughly 23,000 in chips. And 2 with a little more. 3D Elvis is in command with the biggest stack. And Mary Jane gets a little more for her stack, not a lot. She's now in second place. No, sorry, third place. B1. Second place player, all in. Woo, that's showing some muscle at this table. Everyone's got to go all in except for 3D Elvis. B3, what are you going to do? I was thinking about it. He's got cards, probably. He's got cards.
He calls.
3D Elvis, how are you? Gonna make it really interesting. Thank you. King Jack versus Ace 9. Oh, the ace.
Oh.
Poor B3. We were rooting for you. Oh, well, we got 1B. And B1 is now in command with the big stack. And he's the big blind. So action's the big fish. There's too many bigs. Gonna start nicknaming things little or champ or large. Large Elvis, 63K, still doing okay, even though B1 is slightly more effectively tied. 3D Elvis, what are you doing? Taking a little time for this bet. Does the minimum bet? Does the call? MJ calls.
Limp on the button.
And and check. 794 is the flop. A couple of diamonds checked. Check the B1. B1. Taking this time. Nice size bet. 7,600. Too much for too rich for 3D Elvis. And Mary Jane is all in. Kind of almost want to go all in. She could bet. She could just call. Oh, no, folds. All right. Let's see what happens now. New hand. Action is to Big Mustache. I think I'm going to start calling Big Mustache El Guapo. Everybody okay with that?
I like it.
All right.
Is there a chat?
B1. There may be. If there is, I don't know where it is.
No, we don't know it.
All right, 3D Elvis gets one. Still hasn't caught up to B1. action, I believe, is to, well, if they rejigger the blinds, will be to, oh, are we done? Not sure about this. This could be,
Oh, it might be going hand for hand.
might
I
be
think we're
going,
at 10 players, so we're just waiting on one player to eliminate to get to the final table.
oh, I see. Well, why don't we head over to that table, Matt? I'm gonna zip out of this one. And let's see. Let's observe here. All right, here's the other table.
We got some
So
big
a
stacks over
parallel
here.
dimension Bs here. So
Yeah.
parallel to B2 seeds to El Guapo. El Guapo's on the button. And El Guapo raises to almost 8K. Cat Eyes folds.
Oh, and it
And
calls the big
B3,
blind.
parallel B3. We got 2-2 Jack on the board, rainbow. El Guapo. What are you
I'd
up
like to see him bet here. Oh, that's a
he is
big
all
bet.
in. That's a forcing. Yep, didn't go all in. It was, yeah, scared him away. Too rich for B3. All right, B2. Nice big stack. Raises it. Minimum raise, but decent. El Guapo's here. He can definitely afford it. Folds the Cat Eyes. Cat Eyes is right on the button. That's the call. B3. Thinking about it with his 23K stack. Calls. Interesting. Okay. 7-10 queen rainbow is the flop. B2 checks. Cat Eyes on the button. That's to you. Last bet of the round. And it does it. 10K. Fold B3. B2. What's your deal? Calls to 10K. The pot is at 41. 350. Cat Eyes. Checks to Cat Eyes. Cat Eyes will, I think he's going to bet. I think he's going to bet quite a lot, actually. Probably all in.
Eventually all in, yeah.
Should,
41,000
given the
out
pot.
there. Yeah, there's already a lot at stake.
Oh, just 10. He'll call that easy. He's in already. Or he'll raise. The check. This could be a check raise. I mean, with two clubs on the board.
That would be interesting. I don't think we've seen a check raise just yet.
No, folds. Interesting. Has not hit anything, clearly. Not bad. Cat Eyes is in a decent position now. Okay, actions to El Guapo. Guapo folds to Cat Eyes. Cat Eyes. Thinking about that Bitcoin watch, which is also part of the top prize. Again, the top 20% of players in this tournament will split 2 Bitcoin. But the winner also gets that sweet, sweet watch. So lots at stake. That watch, by the way, from Mr. Crypto Watches, one of the featured donors of the charity poker tournament. Again, the 4th charity poker tournament for COVID relief, put on by the Giving Block, partnership with Pioneer Club and Stat Street. It's all for a good cause, folks. And you can donate as well. If you missed the tournament, didn't sign up, you can donate at bitcointuesday.org/COVID-19. Oh, looks like we're pausing. Oh, well, we're getting ready for the final table, I believe. Okay.
I think we're on time break. 5-minute time break. Yeah.
I think that means, though, this will be the final table because we have 5 and 5. So it'll probably be a 10-person final table. Just a guess.
Potentially.
Let me see what's going on here. Could be just a time break. You're right.
Yeah.
What have you thought of the action so far, Matt?
It's been pretty tame, honestly. I haven't seen too many big moves, just some all-ins, but not too many check raises or not too many re-raises. People seem pretty content so far.
Yeah, not many big bluffs either. I think, but it's very good, confident poker, I'll say.
Oh yeah, for
Um,
sure.
People are, it's not wild and crazy and, betting all in on 2-7 offsuit or anything like that. It's like, got to say that B3 at the last table, that underdog, it's too bad what happened, but they did really, really well. The cards that they had. Uh,
Yeah, I'm kind of sad B3 is out. I was rooting for him.
yeah,
Now I have to find someone else to root for.
I'm a little biased toward Cat Eyes here, just because I have a couple of cats and they're also black cats. Also, so it's biting pretty well, getting a little bit here and there. The big stacks, the two Bs up top. There's something about that Bit Casino logo, that default. Makes it a little cold. Hard to root for the Bs unless they're doing underdog stuff like at the last table.
Yeah, I've already lost track of the numbers we you've assigned to the different Bs.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to look over here at the tournament here, and we can, if you can see my screen, we can look at some of the players. So in the lead right now, we have Big Ben with 100,000 chips, and there's Puddles 12, second place, and Stop It, Nay Sir. That's interesting meaning. 72, almost 73,000. So those are the top three. Then we got Robust US, Pickle Mick, Clifford SQ Esquire, Floydy, Benji, Mikhail, Little Dream. That is your top folks. And if you see here on the rest, none of these players are active because we only have 10 players left. So 11 on down are not in the tournament anymore, but you can see their winnings here, I believe, here on the side. So Matt, the UB, can you explain what that is?
I'm not quite sure what that is either. Is that
Dang it, man.
I mean, it
I thought it
sounds
was
like a
gonna be
lot.
a micro Bitcoin.
Yeah, I mean, 35 or
You're
34,000
making us look bad,
UB
dude.
for Zed Seal. Yeah, I guess so, yeah. If there must be some
Well,
clarification somewhere, but
right.
I'm assuming it's a decent amount.
Yeah, so you can see here that it tells you how popular this tournament is. So the top 42 players are all getting a cut of that Bitcoin, and this tells you how much. Not sure how many Satoshis that is, or exactly how that divvies up or translates to US dollars. But you can see it's all a decent amount. Even you had 13,000, even in all the way down to 42, and that's with over 200 people playing in this tournament. So that's pretty nice. Okay, let's have a look at the tables. What do we have left? Let's go back and observe the poker sessions. Oh, it is finished. Interesting. And I'm sorry, folks. We got a little bit of technical stuff. I think they're just rejiggering for the final table. Give us a second. And let's check the tables. There we go. Time break is resuming in 5 seconds. So we'll see if this table resumes or if we go to a new table. Here we go. We're back.
We're back.
Okay. So we're still at 5 people on this table. We probably want to get it down to 9 for an ideal poker table. So we'll see what happens. So big raise by Cat Eyes. Fold, fold. B2, a nice stack, second place. Thinking about whether they want to get in on this. Oh, all in. Wow, there's some muscle. A Guapo folds, folds out. And so B2 adds to the stack and takes the pole position. 107, almost 108,000. So the antes are at 400. Oh, wait, we are in the final table. We are in the final table. Here we go. Wow, we got 4 Bs. We got to rename everyone. Okay.
The final 9.
We got El Guapo, Cat Eyes, Cleopatra. No, sorry, that's MJ. That's Mary Jane, 3D Elvis, and the fish. Not the big fish, the fish. So I've got a few names here, guys. And as we do as Matt, if you could comment on the action, I'm going to have to do a little low-tech thing here and annotate this Zoom with some names because they're coming in fast and furious here. And I can just type them in. So Cat Eyes.
Sure.
Mike from Sat Street. Big Ben. Well, I don't know who Big Ben is. I'm getting these some of these from the producers. There's someone named Big Ben, and is that 3D Elvis or is that El Guapo? There could be. There's someone anyway. Benny from Stat Street. We got 2 Stat Street people here. So we got one name to an icon. So Cat Eyes. Well, can't stop calling. It's Mike. Mike's in for and Mike wins
Ooh.
the hand. Good
Yeah,
job, Mike.
I thought we were going to see a showdown there, but Mike takes it.
Okay. Oh, okay. Wait a second. So Big Ben has, okay, I can do this by stack size. Got it. So this is Benny from Stat Street. I hope I got this right. All right. There's Benny from Stat Street, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I got that wrong, guys. Sorry. It's Puddles 12. My bad. Let me erase that.
Sorry, Puddles 12.
My bad. All right. Not sure who Puddles 12 is. Don't have a real name.
They take it.
But it's better than B3.
Substantially better than B3.
All right. But I do like 3D Elvis. 3D Elvis limps in. The fish. Out, out, out. Everyone's out. Puddles is out. El Guapo. El Guapo is out. So we're bound to Mary Jane. Folks, if you're just joining us, this is the 4th charity poker tournament for COVID relief. It is being organized by the Giving Block in partnership with Pioneer Club and Sat Street. I'm Pete Paschal. I am the executive editor of CoinDesk. CoinDesk is one of the co-hosts of the event, along with Masari and Blockworks. This whole poker tournament is being played on BitCasino at bitcasino.io. BitCasino is donating $10,000 to the charities, which I'll list in a moment. It's also putting up the 2 Bitcoin in prize money for the winners. Casper Labs is also donating $20,000, and Coin Payments and Velas jointly donating $50,000. So this is all for a great cause. You can donate as well. If you'd like to donate to COVID relief, you can donate at bitcointuesday.org. That's all one word, bitcointuesday.org/COVID-19. You can donate. The tournament had 225 signups, and virtually all of them, I believe, played. So that's and since the 2 Bitcoin goes to the top 20% of all the players, that means 42 players are walking away ahead in this tournament. The tournament's raised $100,000 already. Some featured donors include Paxful, Brave, Austin Davis, and BitBuy. And in addition to that, Mr. Crypto Watches as well, which is donating to the winner of this tournament a Bitcoin watch that is normally $6,000. That's pretty cool. So we are at the final table. By the way, the charities include the International Medical Corps, the No Kid Hungry, which provides meals to kids who would normally get those meals at their schools. Obviously, can't go to school right now because of the ongoing crisis. She's the First, which is all about girls and women's education and health. M Relief, an app that makes it easier to sign up and get food stamps, and the Binance Charity Foundation. All great charities, all providing very needed relief in this time of coronavirus. All right, let's get back to the action. Where are we at? We still got 9 players.
Yeah, I was curious what UB was, so I looked it up, and from what I understand, 1 UB is one millionth of a Bitcoin. So I guess the 11th place winner winning 13,000 UB. It's like almost, it's a little over 10% of a Bitcoin. If I did that calculations correct.
Okay.
So pretty good.
I'm getting some more information on names. This is Floydy over here, I believe. I hope the producer correct me if I'm wrong. I'm basing this on stack size, but I think it's the stack size from a hand or two ago. So the stacks have changed a bit. I hope our producer Alex lets me know if I'm wrong on that one. I believe this is Mikhail over here. All right, Alex, if you can see this, let me know if I've got these right. The stacks have changed quite a bit, so I'm not sure who Robustus is, Robust US. So maybe give me another ping about that one. Little Dream, hard to tell. I know I don't have a stack that's near that anymore. Okay, so Robustus is, what did I just say? I see. Okay. So let me see if I got this. Okay. It's got 843 on the board to El Guapo. Oh, wait, here we go. Got another name. Excuse me. Little Dream over here. El Guapo makes the bet. 2 players with Puddles 12. El Guapo checks it. Got the jack on the river. Everyone's being cautious with those 3 hearts on the board. Doubt everyone has a flush, but you never know. Puddles 12, do you have the flush? He thinks he does, or is trying to represent it. El Guapo, that is a tough call. Fold, yeah.
Oh.
I wonder if that's a good fold. I wish we could see the cards, you know?
I like how
Okay.
Little Dream is the little stack at the table. I think that's quite fitting.
Yeah. Okay. Robustus, formerly 3D Elvis. And here's the fish. I like the fish. Little Dreams, but I guess we should go by their actual handle. Okay. So if our producer could let us know based on the new stack size who these guys might be helpful. We got 3 players left. We don't quite know who they are. Oh wait, I think I might have one.
Ooh, top pair. Looks like double up for, oh
There
no.
we go.
He got the straight on the river. Ouch.
Okay.
Robustus.
Oh, we lost him.
Yeah, we lost a
him.
player. Yeah. He had top pair, top kicker, I believe. And Robustus called with a middle pair and inside straight draw. And he got it on the river. He got the straight on the river.
Oh, wow. That is a bad beat.
Yeah.
It's poker though. Okay.
That happens.
We are up to Robustus and a fold to Little Dream, the little stack. Little Dream, the fish is all in, because what else are you going to do? Must have some kind of cards. Mike? Is Mike going to put him out of his misery? Or is he going to fuel his comeback? What's it going to be, Mike? Or are you going to... Oh, the call. Oh, with ace, queen. Oh, but he pairs the 6 on the flop and the jack on the river. That has got to hurt when you have ace, queen. Well, he did exactly. Little dream big. And those dreams were crushed on not just the river, but the flop. And that's what poker does, guys. But he made it to the final table. And is going to be getting a good chunk of those. What did you call them, Matt? Micro Satoshis?
I don't know what they actually call it. Microbits, I think.
Microbit. Sorry.
Yeah, I think that's what they call it on the website.
Wow, look at this action. Trip aces
full
on
house.
the flop. Impressive. Oh, yeah, full house. You're right. Yeah. That's great. All right, Mikhail is the big blind. Robustus, the action is to you. Let me erase the memory of that dream.
So sad.
Pickle Mick, what are you going to do? The action is to you. And miss. Okay, now I've got it.
Oh, we got the names?
Yeah, we finally have Benny from Sat Street. I think we got all this correct now. All right, we have names to icons complete. Again, this is the final table of the charity poker tournament put on by the Giving Block in partnership with Sat Street. I'm Pete Paschal from CoinDesk, here with Matt Yamamoto from CoinDesk. How you doing, Matt?
I'm doing great.
This is
I'm watching Mike from Sat Street making some moves, and it seems like he's playing really well.
He's got a very apt icon.
Yeah.
This has been great. You know, I didn't know how this was going to go, and I really have no other way I'd want to spend my Sunday night here when with a global pandemic out there. But checking out some charity poker. Got 9, 10, 7 on the flop. By the way, everyone, if you want to donate to this great cause as well, this charity cause, you can go to bitcointuesday.org/COVID-19, bitcointuesday.org/COVID-19. It's for a good cause. Please give. Proceeds from this are going to all the featured charities I mentioned earlier, including the International Medical Corps, No Kid Hungry, She's the First, M Relief, and the Binance Charity Foundation. Quite a board. If anyone has an 8.
Potentially a flush, too.
That's true. Potential flush, potential straight flush if you got the right combo.
Wow, and the check raise on the river.
Don't see how that river really helped anyone, though.
Yeah, very small check raise, and Robustus still folds with only 3,000 more to, 3,000 more to call.
Benny is more time with the 30 seconds. Thinking about it, must have something.
Surprised he's thinking about it.
Might have had the straight. He might have had the straight and thought maybe he had the other one was flush. I guess.
Only 3,000 more to call to win. I forget how much was on the board. 24,000.
Yeah, something like that. Puddles, the raise, 7,200. The blinds are going up fast. Folds all around to Pickle Mick. Pickle Mick calls to. We got a flop. 2, 5, 10 rainbow. Puddles 12. Check to you.
I think Mikhail basically tripled up on that hand and didn't even have to go to showdown. It's pretty nice.
Good job, Mikhail.
Yeah.
Good action here. Oh, new hand. Got some antes. All right. That's the Puddles 12. Raises. Minimum raise. Mike and Floydie fold. Mikhail folds. Folds all around. Benny, what are you going to do? We call it. We're going to play this out. Good 2 big stacks. One a little bit. Oh, the call. Ace, King 2 on the flop. Couple diamonds. Check from Benny. Puddles. Puddles with the big stack in the lead in pole position at this table. What's he going to do?
I would think he'd bet here.
With
He
the
already
ace on the
showed.
board, it's
Yeah.
always a tough call. If if you have the ace, you got to be cautious. But if you don't have the ace, you got to be cautious. So here we go. Benny folds it. Does not have the ace likely, and so Puddles takes it. Not a big win, but a win, and everything's adding to that big stack. Puddles in real command now on the big blind. Mike first to act. Fold. Mikhail 4,000, the minimum bet. Or sorry, the bet.
I've seen him limp in.
Benny calls. King, queen, jack on the board. 2 hearts. Dangerous flop. Lots could happen here. Are people going to be cautious, or are they going to be a cautious bet from Benny? What a bet.
Yep. Could see some action. Half size bet.
Call.
The
Pair
jack
of jacks on
pairs.
the board. If anyone has a third, there could be some serious action here, especially if the other one has good cards. Benny, all in. Mikhail, that
Ooh.
would put you all in. Do you have your hand? Do you have the cards? It's taking a while to think about it. He's got something. Nope, fold. Good job, Benny. Muscled his way into that. Mary Jane folds, Mikhail folds. Sorry, Floydy, I should actually use their names. Robustus, formerly 3D Elvis folds. Pickle Mick, all in. 45,000, 479 to Puddles.
Yeah. 11 big blinds. It's still a substantial chunk out of these other two guys.
Oh, calls with ace king and then ace on the flop. Oh, but he gets the straight.
Oh man, I didn't even see
on the
that.
river, on the turn in the river.
I thought he was done for.
What a bad beat for Puddles there. Wow, incredible.
Yeah, Puddles probably thought he had it in the bag, and then Pickle Mick got the
especially with the ace on the flop.
Right.
Okay. Well, where are we at? Pickle Mick. Well, folds, doesn't give Puddles a chance, probably, because Puddles, I would be tilting after that hand, I tell you. If I were Puddles.
Yeah, that's
Puddles has a nice stack to cry on.
Yeah, still over 10,000 or 100,000.
Yeah, the raise from Mike. Floydy, not a lot more, but for you, it's a little bit because the stack is only at about 28,000. Be just 2 players. Gonna go, yeah. Floydy saw it coming. They would have to go all in eventually. Probably didn't have the cards. All right, Robustus.
I don't think we've seen Floydy play a hand in the final table.
I know. Floydy's been very cautious. Rightfully so. Can be a good strategy.
Just waiting for other players to eliminate themselves. Not a bad strategy.
With that size stack, though, I don't know. You gotta start doing something. Can't quite sit pretty, and the blinds will take you down. Mike on the button, ready to call. Floydy at the little blind, not a great position. Wouldn't be surprised if there. Oh, the call. All right. Queen 2-4. A couple diamonds on the board on the flop. Got a check from Floydy. Check from Mikhail. Check to Benny. Mike from Sat Street. Bet 10,000. Floydy, got to think long and hard about that. If you don't have the queen, you don't have 2 diamonds. Nope.
Didn't have it.
Well, even if you have 2 diamonds, that's a very expensive thing, and that's exactly what you got to do. Oh,
right.
Anyone had to? If they did have 2 diamonds, hope you didn't have it, Floydy. But does Benny have it? Does someone have a flush? Check to Mike. Does Mike have the flush? Who's going to put the cautious bet in? Try to feel someone out.
These coworkers duking it out.
And if they both have it, who's got the ace high flush? Who's got the bet? There we go, 20K. That's not too
not
cautious.
Backing down. Yeah,
that's a statement. Win. Benny did not have the flush, or at least didn't have a high one. Pickle Mick, fold. Benny fold, cautious play from our first 2 players here. Puddles with the stack. Not tilting. Mike from Sat Street. Fold. Oh. Floating command at the button. All in. Gale fold. And another fold from Robustus. Floydie.
Yeah, I really like that move by Floydie.
Yeah. Smart.
Picking up the blinds and the antes.
There's Mike from Sat Street, one of our event organizers here tonight with the Giving Block and Pioneer Club, who both are putting on this fourth charity poker tournament in the age of COVID here. Working with different nonprofits, raised $150,000 the last time they did this. They're seeing if they can break it. They've already raised $100,000, and they're on the final table of this tournament. We're at Pickle Mick. Folds a hand to Floydie.
Floydie's picking their spots. 2 all-ins in a row, but it goes through both times. Yeah.
I gotta say, now that we're talking about Floydie, we're noticing that's some pretty good play, actually. I think they're giving themselves a good chance to be one of the final players here.
Yeah, I think if you have a stack size that's this Floydie size, I think you play it like what they're doing right now. Pick your spots, but go all in when people feign weakness.
Agreed. Bustus with a nice size bet. Goes to Puddles.
Very small re-raise though.
Call. Interesting. 2 good size stacks. 6, 10, 7 offsuit or rainbow. Robustus on the button. Check to him. Nice bet. Almost 14,000 to Puddles. Puddles folds. Robustus now in command. Only 1 bound from Mike, who from Sad Street, who has the big stack. Floydie, what are you going to do? Gonna fold. Yep, that doesn't have the cards. Cautious play. Benny from Sad Street. And Puddles, only one's in. Oh, no, Puddles is the only one in. Done. That was a barely a hand.
Very quick.
Floydie, fold, disciplined play. Robustus with a good size stack folds. Pickle Mick.
Did the blinds just raise? I think they just raised
I
to.
think they did. 4,800 is the minimum bet now. Mike from Sat Street with those eyes. Checks it on the blind. 2, 6, 7 is the flop. 2 hearts on the table. Mike checks it. Mikhail checks it. Benny checks it. Checked around. 9 on the turn. 2 spades, 2 hearts. Mike does a bet. 5K. Call from Mikhail. No one's being pushed around. Benny still in it. Mike with an ace on the river. That's got to.
Yeah, that might change the dynamic. Yeah.
Especially with 3 players. Bet 10K or raise to 20K. Ooh. Benny spooked out. And
a call too.
Oh, they both had an ace. There you go.
Very quick dangerous. Call. Yeah.
Oh,
now
Mikhail is down to virtually
basically
nothing.
Out. Yeah.
He's got to go all in.
But Mike wasn't scared there with the re-raise all in. But I guess top pair was good enough.
Yeah. That was quite a turn on the river. All right, here's Mike from Sat Street with the commanding lead with 171,000 chips. Hope we save some of those to donate even after the tournament at the link where you can donate, which is bitcointuesday.org/COVID-19. Anyone, and I mean anyone, including anyone watching right now, can open another tab on their browser. Go to bitcointuesday.org/COVID-19 and donate to such a good cause, such great charities. We're supporting the International Medical Corps, No Kid Hungry. They're feeding kids who can't go to school during coronavirus. She's the First, which helps girls and women's education and health. Relief, making it easier to sign up and get food stamps, and the Binance Charity Foundation. All your donations go to fine charities like those, and this charity poker tournament is benefiting all of that. Okay. New hand. Fold from Mike. Fold from Floydie. Bustus.
We saw Mikhail go out in 7th. Takes home 70,000 microbits. So pretty good payday there.
Yeah. All right. Mikhail. Sorry, Mikhail. It's like you were never here. Floydie. We'll always remember Mikhail. We'll always remember him. Definitely remember Floydie, though. What's he going to do? On the button, folds. Very cautious. Robustus. A nice stack. Folds. People be one of those people want to be one of those top 3 players. Pickle Mick. What are you up to? 7 seconds. Let's see some action. Fold. Puddles gets the hand. Up to over 100K. All right. Benny from Sat Street is the big blind. Puddles folds. Mike from Sat Street. Big stack here. Actions to him. Folds. Floydie, your chance to shine. Floydie folds. Robustus on the button. Does the raise. Fold and Benny, not a big raise. Benny might be in on this. All in. He's not being pushed around, Robustus. What are you going to do? Gonna call? Gonna walk away? Tried to grab something? Yeah, he tried to grab something. It did not work. Tried to steal the blinds. Doesn't always work. Mike from Sad Street folds. Floydie goes all in. I want to see those cards. I really hope Puddles calls. Or is he stealing the blinds? You can afford it, Puddles.
Only 20,000 more.
That's
Floydie
all
takes
right.
it.
Survives. The blind should be going up again soon. Floydie, first to act. With a 35,000 chip stack. Calls, lips in. Pickle Mick, everyone else folds. Puddles folds. Interesting. The big stack versus the little stack. Mike, okay, the check. Why wouldn't you, right? 959 on the board. Interesting. Up. 2 diamonds. Bet of 5,000 from Mike. Wants to ease Floydie into this one. Or Floydie does not put. Okay. And wow, the all in.
Yeah.
Gets Mike to walk away. Floydie adds to the stack.
Instantly goes all in too. Doesn't even hesitate.
Doesn't it? That was a good play. Floydie's got almost a 50K stack and might be higher in a few minutes. Keeps playing like that. All in from Pickle Mick. Benny from Sat Street's got to think. He's all in if he bets. All in.
Ooh.
Puddles. It's going to be you're practically all in. Also all in.
3-player all in.
Oh, the winner, the flush.
Oh my God.
Takes it. What a reversal. That was a huge hand. It has changed up everything. Benny from Sat Street, who was doing so well, is gone.
Oh man, you gotta feel bad for Puddles 12.
Puddles, who used to be the big stack.
Yeah, I think that's the second time. Second time Pickle Mick had the worst hand in the all in and came out on top. So
that has gotta hurt for Puddles, who had kings.
Yeah.
But I've been there. It does not feel good when you have such a great hand, you do everything right, and you still lose. I feel for you, Puddles, but maybe Puddles could come back. We'll see. We'll see. Mike from Sat Street on the button. Actions to him. A bet, 17K.
Down to our final
calls.
5.
7 Jack 3 Queen on the board. A couple of diamonds. Bustus taking a little time. He's facing a big stack. Not the biggest. Pickle Mick is now the biggest. Mike from Sat Street. Check to you, sir. What are you going to do? Another 10 seconds. And makes a pretty sizable bet. Half of Robustus's stack, 25K. Basically got to go. Well, he could call. He just calls.
Ooh. A
And
call.
now there are 2 3s on the board. If he was waiting for that flush, he didn't get it. And now he's checking the mic, and we'll see. I'll bet he puts them all in.
I hope so.
You can afford it, Mike. I wouldn't think about this too much. Yeah, puts them all in. And does he? Nope, folds.
He
Yep.
folds. Interesting.
I think he was probably waiting for that diamond. Not a smart
Yeah, the
thing to
flush
do if he
draw.
was.
Yeah,
Could have been.
didn't get it if that was the case. And now
Mike
Mike,
from.
yeah, he's almost got as much as Pickle Mick. So
Yeah, I think we're
head to
gonna
head
be.
right there.
We might have our heads up action at the end in Mike and Pickle Mick. Mike's taking his time again. Folds to Floydy. Floydy, we're still kind of rooting for you, Floydy. You were a good player, but I don't know. Got the 41K stack now. Robustus.
Might see Robustus go all in right here.
Yep. Ace 8
Ooh,
to King
yeah,
6. 9 3 3. 9s and 3s on the board with the Queen. Now the winner's Pickle Mick. The ace
can't beat Pickle
plays.
Mick.
Pickle Mick
Can't-
is a commanding lead now, 271,328 in his stack. I should say it's his. I don't know if it's his or hers on their stack.
You just can't
Puddles
beat
12
Pickle
is
Mick.
all in.
Ooh, a lot of action going on in the
Ooh, Ace
call.
Queen. 5 6 5 Kings. Mike
Ooh,
paired
and
the
another.
Kings. Puddles is out. Oh, we're down to the last 3 players in this charity poker tournament for COVID relief put on by the Giving Block, Pioneer Club, and Sat Street, which is where Mike is from, apparently.
Puddles 12 couldn't catch a break again.
Yeah,
Lost the all in.
Let's
Out
update.
on fourth.
Let's update the Zoom board. Sorry, Robustus. Sorry, Puddles. I hardly knew ye.
Yeah, but the payouts are pretty substantial now.
Got to say, Floydy's disciplined play has paid off. Even if he doesn't get into the final 2, he's in the final 3. That's a substantial step up. Ooh, eights. But he's got aces on the flop. Oh, Mike. Adds to the stack. Good try, Floydy. That was
a good try. He did go in that all in as a favorite, but he couldn't take it in the end.
Smart play, but that's poker. Sometimes you do everything right and you still lose.
Yep.
2 nicely even-sized stacks here. This should be interesting, and both of these players have been doing well. Well, who's your money on now, Matt? What do you think? Call it right now. This heads-up action.
Well, I would say just based off what I've seen, I would say Mike has played pretty well, but Pickle Mick just can't lose. So I would say Pickle Mick. But yeah, I would say Pickle Mick. He's got the momentum.
Lady Luck likes Pickle Mick.
Yeah.
I gotta say, Mike from Sat Street has been playing very smart. I'm gonna go with Mike just because I really respect his play. But you're right. I mean, Pickle Mick, with all the cards have been going their way. We'll see what happens. Okay, Mike with the raise,
The
big
re-raise.
35. Nice. Okay.
He takes a lead with that hand.
Yep. That was at 282 to Pickle Mick's 247. Actions to Pickle Mick on the button. Raise to 11,900. Minimum raise. Mike will probably do something a little more aggressive, I would guess, if he wants this. Does calls. Okay. 7-2-8 is the flop. And with a couple diamonds out there. If anyone has 7-2 offsuit, they're in a good spot. But 7-2 offsuit, obviously, the worst hand you can have in Texas Hold'em poker. The worst starting hand.
We see the players have around 50 big blinds each, which pretty decent size. We might see a fair amount of play here.
Okay. Pour yourself a drink wherever you are. Strap in for this charity poker tournament, which has gotten into some excellent heads-up action here at the end between Pickle Mick and Mike from Sat Street. Sat Street, also one of the event organizers, along with the Giving Block and Pioneer Club. This is all for charity, folks. They've raised $100,000 so far. Some of that is from Bit Casino, which is donating $10,000 to the charities. Also putting up 2 Bitcoin in the prize pool, which is being distributed among the top 20% of players. Casper Labs is also donating $20,000. Coin Payments and Bellis jointly donating 50,000. And your hosts today are CoinDesk, which is where I'm from. I'm Pete Paschal, the executive editor there, along with Matt Yamamoto, providing color commentary, one of our research analysts. We'll be up as late as this goes. It's looking like it's going to go a while. They're exchanging Mike from StatStreet and Pickle Mick.
In a bunch of
good
folds.
amount.
Yeah. But while you were talking, Mike had raised, and then Pickle Mick re-raised all in before the flop. So Pickle Mick with the trigger, finger on the trigger.
Nice. Pickle Mick, he knows a thing or two about picking his spots. I don't know. I went for it. All right. Jack 3 and King Rainbow on the flop. Mike from Sat Street with a 280,000 chip stack. And he's up. Mike, action is to Mike. The button with the raise, minimum raise though. Luring Pickle Mick into something. No, it doesn't take the bait. Folds. Mike takes it.
Seen a lot of folds.
Hands. A lot of folds. Very cautious players here. Raise from Pickle Mick. Decent one, but not huge. 15,000. Mike. Like 3 big blinds. Raises again to 45. Could be an interesting hand. Pickle Mick. Too rich for you?
Might go all in.
What do you have? That would be a gutsy move. Nope, folds it. Gives it to Mike. Mike now over 300,000. Pickle Mick. Falling behind a bit, but anything could happen. Oh, that one goes. Steals the blinds back. Actions to you, Pickle Mick. Whoever wins here, Mike from Sat Street or Pickle Mick, doesn't just get the biggest portion of those 2 Bitcoins. They get a very, very fine Bitcoin watch valued at $6,000. That is donated from Mr. Crypto Watches, MCW. Other featured donors include Paxful, Brave, Austin Davis, and BitBuy. Again, if you want to donate to the very good causes that this charity poker tournament is supporting, please head on over to bitcointuesday.org/COVID-19. It's all for COVID relief, charities that are helping out things like kids getting lunches, who normally get it from schools, women's education, really good causes. Please head over there and donate. You can open up another browser tab, whatever browser you have, head right on over, donate whatever you like. It doesn't have to be in Bitcoin. Whatever you have, please give. Okay. Still 2 nice size stacks here, 248 to 280K. Disciplined play from both players. Mike from Sat Street raises to 15,000. The blinds are at the big blind. The minimum bet is 6,400 now.
Whoa,
Pickle Mick, big raise.
Yeah.
72,000. Mike folds. Pickle Mick, good action. Now he's barely in the lead. 267 to Mike's 261. Oh, and they're yo-yoing. Now it's Mike barely in the lead. They're basically tied. Actions on Mike now. Up to 12,000. That's the minimum raise. Oh, another fold. Can't always wait for cards, guys. Sometimes it's about representing. Sometimes it's about finding those openings.
Yeah, I would like to see these players play a little bit more aggressive on the button and less folds.
It is, you got to play, you don't play the cards you have, you play the other player. Honestly, in heads up, it's almost like you can make up what you have to a certain extent. You almost don't even want to see your cards just because it's like you're kind of anticipating and re-anticipating what they'll react to your reaction, and it becomes this convoluted thing that it's almost like nearly random, even though there is a pattern to it. $283K to $235K. All right, minimum bet from Pickle Mick. Mike calls. Okay, we finally saw a flop. 4 Jack Queen Rainbow. Mike checks those cat eyes over to Pickle Mick. Pickle Mick checks. We see a turn.
check.
9 of hearts.
Taking it slow so far.
Bet 13-6. Very conservative bet. Over to Mike. Calls. 54K in the pot. Check from
Head
Mike.
makes a straight.
$40,000 for Pickle Mick. What do you got, Mike? Does he think he has the 10? Do you have the 10?
Pretty big size bet.
Yeah. He's thinking about it. If he has the 10, he would have called by now, though. Unless he thinks he has the 10 king.
Oh yeah. Oh, a raise. Wow. I was
10
not
king.
expecting that.
If he does, Pickle Mick, do you have the 10 king? All in! No!
This could be it.
This could be it.
This could be it.
Oh, it is it.
Oh.
Oh, no. He did
Oh,
have the 10. He did
He
have
had
the
the
10.
10. Mike had 2 pair.
That was impressive. And Mike is way, way, way behind now. Good play. That was impressive. Mike goes all in.
Yeah,
Pickle
Michael
Mick now
maybe
with
a
almost
little
500K now. Guys, we're nearing the end of this charity poker tournament. Mike has a chance of coming back, but it's going to be tough. It's an uphill climb. Again, thanks to our event organizers, the Giving Block, Sat Street, Pioneer Club. It's all for a good cause. They're raising money for COVID relief. Lots of donors already. Bit Casino, Casper Labs, Coin Payments, and Velas. Paxful, Brave, Austin Davis, and MCW watches.
all in.
Oh, here we go. All in bets. This could be it. And Pickle Mick wins the tournament. That is it. We're done. Guys, that was incredible. Pickle Mick took it as the winner of this this COVID charity, crypto charity poker tournament. Wow. Good action there. There was a lot of good. That was basically a great rally, Matt, at the end.
Yeah, it's off to Pickle Mick. He basically was just dominant ever since the final table happened and won some really big all-ins. And then at the heads up, he caught the straight when Mike had the 2 pair, and that was basically it.
It was impressive.
Big final table.
No, it was a great action. A lot of disciplined play, which you would expect at the end of a tournament. I was very impressed with a lot of the underdogs. I'm kind of a little sad. Our favorites, Floydie and one of the B3s, didn't quite make it through. But that's poker. A lot of bad beats, but all for a good cause. This has been great. Folks, thanks for joining us tonight. This has been a really fun thing to watch, to comment on. Again, this is this has been the charity poker tournament put on for COVID relief, organized by the Giving Block, Sat Street, and the Pioneer Club. I've been Pete Paschal from CoinDesk, along with Matt Yamamoto, and we have been happy to have been your partners tonight in watching this. Again, if you want to donate to COVID relief, there's a lot of great charities this tournament has supported, including the International Medical Corps, No Kid Hungry, She's the First, M Relief, and the Binance Charity Foundation. And you can always head over to that URL I've been saying all night long, bitcointuesday.org/COVID-19. Congratulations to our winner, Pickle Mick, and everyone who participated, and the top 20% of players who get to share in that 2 Bitcoin. Again, this is Pete Paschal and Matt Yamamoto signing off from CoinDesk. Take care.
Take care.